Kilmartin Glen is an area in Argyll not far from Kintyre, which has one of the most important concentrations of Neolithic and Bronze Age remains in Scotland. The glen is located between Oban and Lochgilphead, surrounding the village of Kilmartin. There are more than 350 ancient monuments within a 6-mile radius of the village, with 150 of them being prehistoric. Monuments include standing stones, a henge monument, numerous cists, and a linear cemetery comprising 5 burial cairns. Several of these, as well as many natural rocks, are decorated with cup and ring marks. The remains of the fortress of the Scots.The, a royal centre of Otter, are located to the south of the glen. On the edge of the Moyne Mhor, a great moss. The Kilmartin House Museum of Ancient Culture is located within the village itself, and aims to interpret the rich history of the glen. The linear cemetery. The most visible feature of the Kilmartin Glen is the linear arrangement of cairns, running over 3 miles south by southwest from the village. There are 5 remaining cairns in the alignment, although crop marks and other traces suggest that there may originally have been more. The burial cairns are of Bronze Age origin, with the exception of the South Cairn, which is a Stone Age structure, rebuilt in the Bronze Age. Glebe Cairn, the most northerly cairn, Glebe, is situated immediately to the west of Kilmartin village. The cairn was excavated in 1864 by the antiquary Canon William Greenwell, and 2 concentric stone circles were found beneath the stones. At the centre were 2 cists burials, and finds recovered included a jet necklace and a decorated bowl. North Cairn. Mid Cairn. This cairn was first excavated in 1929, shortly after much of the stone had been reused in road building. It is around 30 meters across, and was formerly 3 meters in height. Curbstones, which formed the boundary of the cairn, can still be seen. Inside, 2 cists were found, with groove joints between the stone slabs. Cup marks, and a carving of an axe head, can be seen on the southern cist. South Cairn. South is the oldest monument of the linear cemetery. It is a Neolithic chambered cairn of the Clyde type, probably dating from the 4th millennium BC. The cairn was probably originally around 40 meters in diameter and 4 meters high, although stone robbing has reduced its size. The internal chamber, subdivided into 4-by-floor slabs, is over 6 meters long, around 1.7 meters high, and 1.8 meters wide at its northern end, tapering to 1.5 meters. Although now exposed, the chamber would have been encased within the cairn. 2 cists were also located in this cairn, to the south of the chamber. Archaeological finds recovered from South include Neolithic pottery and arrowheads. Recruin Cairn. Standing stones. Ballymenic Temple Wood. Standing stones. Standing stones are located southeast of Temple Wood Stone Circle and are composed of 4 menhirs, arranged in pairs and approximately 70 meters apart, with a single menhir in the middle, around which are 7 smaller stones and 1 fallen one. Another menhir is 100 meters to the northwest, leading towards the circle. Alexander Thom toured this site with Magnus Magnusson in 1970 in a BBC television documentary called Chronicle, Cracking the Stone Age Co. He suggested that gave so much information that it must be regarded as one of the most important, if not the most important sites in Britain. He clarified his hypothesis that it was a lunar observatory for predicting eclipses. A reassessment of this hypothesis was carried out by John Patrick from Melbourne University in 1979. His conclusion was that there are reasonable grounds for doubting that the Kilmartin stones were deliberately orientated on the occurrence of any type of astronomical phenomena, for the following reasons. The Bar-Breck stones do not indicate any of the same declinations of celestial bodies as the Kilmartin stones. The Bar-Breck stones do not unambiguously indicate the declinations of any significant celestial body, and the Bar-Breck stones do not indicate any prominent notches that can be used for investigation into the orbital variations of the Moon. Cup and ring marks. Kilmartin Glen has a remarkable concentration of some of the most impressive cup and ring decorated rock surfaces in Scotland. The purpose, and even the precise date, of cup and ring marks is uncertain. They are found on natural rock surfaces at Aghnabreck, Cairns, Ballygowan, and Balwashraig near Kilmichael Glacier. Used in cultural productions. In 2007, Kilmartin Glen was the setting for Half-Life, a piece of landscape art and performance created by the Scottish theatre company NVA in collaboration with the National Theatre of Scotland.